Hello, today I will be listening to Worst Girl in America by Slayyyter. I've gotten some comments about this album. I don't think that I've ever listened to Slayyyter before. I've probably heard like some clips on TikTok or something, but I'm not completely sure what I'm in for, which is fun. As always, this whole video will be up uncut, unedited on my Patreon. If you're interested, social media linked below. First track is Dance. Oh god. Alright. Fun. Very fitting sound for the title of the song. Feels like a good amount of like chaos mixed with the poppiness, which I like. Yeah, I like this as an opener. It's a good time. Damn. Okay, this song kind of feels like having a good time to block out the feelings. It kind of feels like fun as like a form of escapism, which is cool. I feel like we could all use a bit of that right now. I do really like her like super sweet sounding vocals combined with like the distortion in the instrumental. Her voice actually reminds me quite a bit of Ali X, especially like in her higher range. But yeah, super enjoyable. I think like despite the frustration and the lyrics, it feels like I'm in for a good time and I am down. Very appropriately titled. It made me want to move. Feels like I just like stumbled into a club in Europe. Love the energy. Next track is Beat Up Chanel's. I feel like this is something I should not be listening to at a reasonable volume. Yeah. This reminds me of pop music in the 2010s, but like pushed to its absolute extreme. so loud. Just sounds so euphoric. It's such like a nostalgic sound, but I do like how aggressive it is. I feel like this album is gonna cause a bit of ear damage, and I'm not mad about it. It's so self-indulgent, like especially with these lyrics. It's just really fun. I feel like this chorus is absolutely gonna get stuck in my head. And I mean this as a compliment, but when I did see the album title, I had a feeling I was in for some like trashy pop, and this delivers. Like, you know, wanting these expensive things, but like in the most chaotic way. And yeah, I like how gritty it is. I feel like some of those synths were like stabbing me in the ear, and I liked it. There's something very like liberating about how chaotic it is. Cool. Next track. Cannibalism.
He kisses me, it feels like cannibalism. Stone cold, I take what he's given. It's the DJ making moves for a living. Wish he checked me up, he got permission. Oh, it's on, I heard he loves a blonde. I want them on and on and on. Say now, before I'm gone, 'cause baby, this is do or die.
So fucking catchy. The guitar. Speaking of grit, see, like this gives me like older Gwen Stefani. It feels like such an energy boost. Yeah, there's like an older kind of like rock sound in that one that is really interesting that I would not have expected. That is a song that I could see myself returning to all the time. This refrain is like already stuck in my head. Yeah, it's the kind of song that you like feel like you can sing along to, even just your first time hearing it. You know, there's that like recklessness in the lyrics. I like how the instrumental doesn't feel overly polished. I feel like it really fits the whole aesthetic, and it has like a good amount of grunginess to it that I like. Slightly different vibe to that one, kind of like a more of a live instrumental with the bass and the drums, and I really enjoyed it. And yeah, I like the rockier direction. I think I'm going to be replaying that one a ton. Old Technology is next. This is so like crunchy in the best way. I do like the combination of her overly sweet vocals with like the heavy instrumentals.
What do you want from me? I'm having fun tonight. I'm doing drugs tonight. I'm cranking up. Oh, technology, fuck you critique. Bitch, what do you want from me? I need some peace of mind. I'm doing drugs tonight.
Yeah, the instrumentals are fully just like stabbing me in the brain. I love it. Yeah, again, like very self-destructive lyrically, but it's very fun. Feels like we're kind of drowning out the feelings with noise. It's funny because before this channel, this is like absolutely not the kind of music that I would usually gravitate towards, but I have been loving this energy lately. Like I Love My Computer was honestly probably my favorite album of last year. And, you know, I've been loving like Frost Children, I've been loving Underscores, and I've been having a great time with this kind of music lately. It makes me feel very nostalgic for what pop music sounded like when I was a kid. Kind of like takes me back to borrowing Gaga albums from the library and like burning my own CDs and stuff, which is fun. Of course, it was teased on Tumblr. That makes so much sense. Yeah, intense, hard-punching anthem that nails the essence of her self-proclaimed iPod music era. Like this was made to be listened to on a pink iPod Nano. Absolutely. Next track is Crank.
I'm getting tweaky, I'm heading out, bitch, I'm onto something. I stray just like a dog addicted to that heavy fucking. I wanna get on it, jump on and ride it until the morning. I'm leaving this party, it's shit and all of these bitches boring. Call up your dealer, it's that time of night. Let me get you right, let me get you right. Crank it, I stay straight, I stay back. I keep my finger on the trigger. I'm so red, my hoes mad. If I get drunk, my head to ring up.
Feels so cathartic. So she's screaming. The lyrics on this one are very fun. I'm entertained. It's so aggressive though. Oh my god. Jesus. The distortion. That was one of the loudest songs that I've heard in a while. Kind of feels like I just put my head in a blender, but that's cool. I feel like that bass just like rattled my brain around in my head or something. This one goes crazy. It's just so like relentlessly chaotic. Vocal delivery is wild. Lyrics are insane. Ridiculous energy on that one to the point where it's like a little overwhelming, but it's fun. And I do kind of want to like blast that song in the car with the windows down and bother everyone around me. I don't even know what else to say. What is there to say about this? Let's keep going. Next is Gas Station.
I don't think you ever really liked me. You love dating and I love to party. Always saying, Miss G, quiet down, can you chill out? Always acted like I wasn't as cool, but all your friends like me much better than you. Oh,
This feels so gentle compared to everything else.
was it really for me? When you left me all alone at the gas station, I was crying out my eyes. Oh,
Still so dancey though, even if it is way softer. It's definitely a shift emotionally. Yeah, this does still sound crazy, but a lot less dense. I feel like the idea of being stranded at the gas station just like fits with this whole aesthetic so well though. Yeah. Got a little touch of vulnerability on that one. I feel like this one kind of reinforces what I said earlier about the attitude of this album. Maybe kind of slightly feeling like a defense mechanism, kind of like a way to numb the feelings, which is cool. I think it like adds some depth to the album, which is always nice. I loved you more than anything, and yes, I made mistakes, but you know I would do anything to put a smile on your face. It's still very fun to listen to, but it's definitely an emotional turn. I do really like the phone sounds incorporated into the beat after she talks about waiting for them to call. I think that was a nice touch. Yeah, next up is Yes, God. I'm
listening while brain is on standby. Look in your eyes. What's it gonna end like? Have a nice time. You will never look right. Give a good fight. Stumble in the red light. You were never standing on the internet. Sounded so innocent. Why would you wanna say face?
Back into it. I don't know if the last song is throwing me off, but this one feels especially chaotic. I do like how unhinged the vocals are on some of these songs. So intense. I love that intro. These songs are all so short, like they're mostly under 3 minutes, but I feel like it works for this sound perfectly. Like they all feel like such, they all feel like such like densely packed little compact bursts of energy. It's such a rush, like it feels so explosive. I do love the playfulness in the lyrics. The Bible quote in this pre-chorus is amazing in a song like this. And yeah, I do really love all the different kinds of like vocals that she's bringing. I think she delivers like the exact vibe and energy that these songs need. I am kind of wondering now what the rest of her music sounds like, because I have been aware of Slayyyter. I've just never really listened to her. I didn't know I was in for something quite so heavy and so like aggressive. This is like a little bit surprising to me, but it's a pleasant surprise. I am having a great time, and I feel like next time I'm in a bad mood, this album is going to come in handy. I feel like screaming along to that would feel very therapeutic. All right, next track is Unknown Lovers.
Burn your CD, I send it across the nation. I call you from a payphone at the old gas station. He's rolling cigarettes up and I'm rolling off his molly. My friends all fucking hate him, but when has that ever stopped me? It's love, it's love, it's love. I say to myself when he doesn't pick up. Holy cow.
This one has a much more like pretty, dreamy kind of feel. Much softer, obviously.
Big blue eyes, batting lashes right at you. If you wanna fall for me, I promise I would catch you. Pushing me out, but I never give up. Hold me close.
It's interesting. This one reminds me of Grimes a little bit, like Art Angels era.
Better if we live in different worlds. Keep his name carved with a heart in my underwear drawer.
I do really like the kind of like
Hold me close.
obsessive vibe of these lyrics.
Let me know where's
The acoustic art sounds so shocking after everything else.
hold me close. Let me know where's close. Whisper in my ear.
That one felt like a bit of a twist in the sense that it wasn't as much of a slap in the face. It feels like more of like a straightforward kind of bop, which is fun. Take a shot every time I say the word fun in this video. I do like the kind of slightly unsettling vibe in the lyrics. The more that I chase him, the faster he runs. Yeah, I mean, I already got confirmation she was a Tumblr user earlier, but this song really reinforces it. It definitely had that mood to it, which, you know, same. Felt like a bit more of a breather. I wasn't really expecting that vibe, but it was cool. Next up is Old Flings.
I see you creeping, yeah, I see you from the sideline. I saw you in the corner, me, my man, don't really mind. I let you dead in the club, I left it for the night. You're looking for him, but it's something that you never find. Dick him up a few times, but he said you're not comparing to me.
That's pretty. It sounds so nostalgic.
Texted him sorry, said you didn't mean to bother none. So face it is on body like it's a coincidence. I see you seething, he's not living here with you tonight. That shit they poetry, only they do to make me cry.
This one is very pretty. It sounds so like shimmery with the synths and the background vocals.
I'm by your side, something you wanted to say, but I'm by your side. I'm by your side, something you wanted to say.
Yeah, it is another one that like objectively does sound crazy, but in comparison it feels softer. It is kind of wild to me how much it feels like her vocals are like morphing to fit the different songs. Like I feel like she's had a bunch of different sounds throughout, which is interesting. That one especially gave me like a flashback to listening to music when I was younger. It felt very like 2010. I can hear a lot of Crystal Castles in this album for sure. Yeah, I feel like this album started off really intense, and as it's going on, it feels like we're getting more of these like softer moments, which is cool. I think if the whole thing sounded like Crank, it would be a lot to take in, which, I mean, it still kind of is, but yeah, feels like we're getting a little less chaotic as we go on. Next up, I'm Actually Kind of Famous. Fun title.
You think I see you? You think I care about you? You think you strike some kind of nerve, do ya? Oh, you know the DJ? Oh, she knows the DJ. I'm actually kind of famous. I'm actually kind of famous. Yeah, I'm actually kind of famous. I'm actually kind of famous.
I do like the attitude of this one. The like over-the-top confidence.
Funny. Are you feeling okay? I think you're
It's
having
funny.
auditory hallucinations. I'm actually kind of famous.
Hello.
Actually kind of famous.
I do quite like it when she screams. Okay. That was ridiculous in a really amusing way. I think I'm just gonna go straight into the next track. Saint Loser.
I think about you, 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 you think about me, you think about me, you think about me, you think about me, I think about you, 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 don't think you like me much, I think you're super soft, cool, but I be dressing tough, I think about you. I think it pissed me off. I wish I didn't think about it when you ripped me off. I think about you. I think you're lacking a swagger. I just took the government and shit you killing your back. So I think about money, drugs, chains on my chest. I think I get a little bit, but I'm a fucking native man.
Feels like a good continuation after I'm Actually Kind of Famous with the attitude and the lyrics. I could see this one being addictive. It's so punchy.
Do you think about me? Do you think you'd win in a fight if you saw me out on the street? I think about you. You think about me. You think about
Okay. Yeah, let's try with the vocals. Love the energy on that one. Feels really catchy, really dancey, made me want to move. Yeah, I feel like at this point, I don't really know what to say other than I'm just having a great time. And I think that this album really nails that combination of like plasticky, artificial pop with like noisiness and chaos. And it's super entertaining. Next up is What Is It Like to Be Liked? Couldn't tell you.
I'm persistent and I look stunning every night. You wish my money was your money, but it's mine. Got a lot of friends, got a brand new Benz and
how to feel. Some dark lyrics in the outro there. I want to die. I wish I lived a different life. I lost that time, can't get it back. Feels like the act kind of drops for a second and you can see like the need for validation. Yeah, sounds like super fun and upbeat, but there's obviously some darkness underneath. I feel like this album definitely reminds me of some other artists throughout. Like I can definitely hear some Kesha, I can hear like some Gaga, some Charlie, even some like Britney Spears on that song, maybe even like a little Daft Punk, which is interesting, but I also feel like she's doing her own spin on those sounds and it feels still like unique to this album, which is great to hear. Next track is Prayer. This one is 30 seconds, so I will let it go straight into the closer.
Lord, grant that I may seek to comfort rather than be comforted, to understand rather than be understood, to love than be loved.
All right.
For it is by self-forgetting that one finds. It is by forgiving that one is forgiven. It is by dying that one awakens to eternal life. Amen.
Amen. Brittany Murphy is the final track.
Remember me beautiful. That sentiment probably ain't true at all. Tell them I was such a funny girl. Annoyance probably a better word.
Oh dear.
You should tell them I was everything. Make them all know I was great till I crashed out. Father, please forgive me for all my actions. Down the paths that I tried to hide my past in. Yeah.
Well,
Accepted these filthy
it's a nice way to end sonically.
little
Feels really bright, really energetic.
This was inevitable.
Lyrically a little concerning,
Only thought it'd
I would
make you
say.
love me more. Say that I am in a better place. When you see my mother's face, please just tell them all I did
Sounds so
my
upbeat though.
best. When you lay it all to rest. Father, please forgive me for all my actions. They're the ways that you couldn't even imagine. Do you know this? All I've done. Do you know it's all I've done? It's the season, bitch, time to hunt some rabbit. My picture on the page, you'll stay staring at it. Is my face too disgusting for open casket? Make sure they got red roses, I'm old fashioned.
It's a jarring lyric.
I'm sorry, I left the party
Dark ending lyrically, kind of like reflecting on her life and how she'd be remembered. Sounds gorgeous though. I feel like I could totally hear that song playing during like the end credits of a teen girl movie, which I feel like really like wraps up this whole aesthetic perfectly. Kind of made me want to watch like Clueless or Drop Dead Gorgeous, which is the best movie of all time, by the way, and Brittany Murphy is in it. It's catchy, it's dramatic, it's a bop. Kind of a bittersweet note to end on, but I did enjoy it. I am looking forward to re-listening to this because it is a lot to take in on first listen. So I feel like next time around I might be able to take in like more of the second half of the album a little bit better. Kind of feel like I like stopped processing at one point. Like I've been saying, this was so entertaining. It's like bright, it's bubbly, and it's aggressive. And I'm glad I gave it a go. I think many of these songs are going to be on repeat for me as far as my favorite tracks go. I really like Dance as an opener. I think Cannibalism was so goddamn fun. That's a crazy sentence I just said. I think Cannibalism was really fun, and it's probably the first song I'm going to go back to after I stop recording. Crank was absolute insanity, and I think Brittany Murphy felt like a perfect closer. Feel free to let me know what you think about the album, what your favorite tracks are. Would love to hear your thoughts. If there's anything else that you would like me to check out on the channel, recommendations are very helpful. This whole video is up uncut, unedited on my Patreon. If you're interested, social media linked below. I will hopefully see you next time for whatever I do next, and have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.